Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In today's lesson, I'm going to discuss top most commonly tested geometry questions in SAT exam. So these questions will definitely help you for your upcoming September or October exam, whichever you would like to. So the question may change, but the core content and the fundamental behind each question stays the same. And one of the most commonly tested here is about finding the angle of a line, as you can see that. So we say that in the figure shown, line C intersects the parallel line S and T. What is the value of X? As long as they say that line S and T are parallel and the line C is called transversal line, and as you see here, they are representing angle X here and 110 is this angle. Now what is the value of X they say? As you can know, if angle X is here, so this angle also be the same value as X because they are corresponding angles. And by knowing that, you can do angle of a straight line, that is 110 plus X is equals to 180, 110 plus X is equals to 180. Take this to the other side, you getting X as 180 minus 110, so you'll be getting a value of X as 70 degree. So idea is same. Sometime missing angle will be somewhere over here, sometime missing angle may be somewhere over here. Anywhere, please apply this and get it done. As you can also say, this angle will be same as this because vertically opposite angle, and this angle is same as this. I mean, based on the question what it has been asked, you can apply the rule and get it done. So in this case, X is gonna be 110. Next question says, what is the diameter of a circle in the xy plane with equation x minus 5 square plus y minus 3 square is equals to 16? I have just taken this question to introduce that there will be a question on equation of a circle. Sometimes they may ask you to find out the diameter, sometimes a radius, sometimes center of a circle, or it could be questions relating with the shifting of a circle or translating of it. So you should be aware of equation of a circle. What is the equation of a circle? It's gonna be x minus h square plus y minus k square equals to r square, where h and k represent the center and r represents its radius. So let's take an example. See, if you plot a circle in the xy plane, suppose somewhere over here, okay, h and k, h comma k refers its center, x comma y are any point on the circle, and that is representing a radius of it. So its equation will be written like this. So they may ask you to find out the radius, diameter, center, whatever. If you can remember this, well and good. If not, you can also type it in the Desmos and you can predict what would be the radius and diameter of it. According to this question, as you can see that if you compare the given equation with the standard equation of a circle, in that case I can say h value is gonna be 5. See, I don't need this one, okay, to get the answer I don't need, but I'm explaining you. H will be this, k value will be this, and r square value will be this. So r square equal to 16. Take a square root on either side or you put it on the Desmos, you get a r as 4. R means radius of the circle is 4. Now what is the diameter of a circle? Diameter is always double the radius. So diameter is 2 times r, which is gonna be 2 times 4. Diameter is gonna be 8 units. So we go with option B. Let's talk about the next question now. The side length of a right triangle RST are given. Triangle RST is similar to triangle TUV, where S corresponds to V and T corresponds to W. What is the value of tan W? So let me tell you, this is again most commonly tested one of the concept in the digital SAT. They do ask you question on trigonometry, that is SOHCAHTOA, and a triangle, especially with similar triangle. So you should know all the properties of similar triangles, that is corresponding sides should have a same ratio, corresponding angles are equal. If you haven't studied it, revise it carefully and remember that. Very commonly tested concept. According to them, if I roughly sketch the triangle, whatever they said, okay, so triangle RST similar to triangle UVW, that's what they say. Now suppose if I am saying that triangle RST, so let me say if it is R, S, T and U, V, W. And they also say that where S corresponds to V, mean this is right triangle S corresponds to right triangle V, and also they say it as T corresponds to W. So T corresponds to W. And what is the length of RS? RS is gonna be 20. ST it's gonna be 48, and TR or RT is gonna be 52. As they clearly said, angle T corresponds to angle W. It means the measure of angle T should be same value as the measure of angle W. So here we need to apply SOHCAHTOA rule, that is sine, cos, tan. So please remember this, which is important. Now in a right angle triangle, with referring to this angle, the opposite side front of it we refer it as opposite. Hypotenuse is always opposite to 90 degree, and third side is considered to be adjacent. Now what is the tan? If you remember, well and good, but for exam please remember sine, cos, tan rule. But here I am considering only for the tan because question asked relating to it. Tan of angle theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now referring to that, we are asked to calculate the value of tan W, which is same as tan T. How do we write it as? Tan W is same as tan angle T, which is opposite over adjacent. According to this angle, this is turns to be opposite side, and this is the hypotenuse, and this is gonna be adjacent. So we can say it as opposite is gonna be 20 over 48. You can simplify further it as 5 by 12. So if you put it in the calculator, 20 over 48 is same as 5 by 12, matches with option B. Next question is also on a right angle triangle, because triangle is the one of the commonly tested concept in digital SAT. It says that a right triangle has a side length of 2 square root of 2, 6 square root of 2 and square root of 80 units. What is the area of right triangle in square units? They are asking us what is the area of a right triangle. By the way, what is the area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is half times base times height, which will be given to you in the exam. If it's remembering, it's very good. If not, you can refer it. Okay, so now question comes, which side I take it as hypotenuse, which I take it as length, height and so. Okay, in this right angle triangle, we know that always the longest side is the hypotenuse. In this 2 square root of 2, 6 square root of 2 and square root of 80, which one is the longer? You can see that square root of 80 is the longest, because square root of it is approximately what it is, 9, equal to 9, if you can check it out. And what is the value of 6 square root of 2? It's gonna be 6 square root of 2 is equals to 8.48, and 2 square root of 2 it's equal to 2.28. So 2 square root of 2 is equals to 2.28, and square root of 80 it's basically 8.94. So 8.94, as I said, the longest side is always hypotenuse. As you are clear with the longest side, which is hypotenuse, other two side you can you can name it wherever you want. If I am saying this is this 2 square root of 2, this is going to be 6 square root of 2 then. Now what is the area of a triangle? Half times base times height. If I am considering this is the base, this part is going to be height of a triangle. So simply substitute half times base is going to be 2 square root of 2 times height, it's going to be 6 square root of 2. So if you simplify them further, you'll be getting an answer as, okay, so simplify them further and check it out what you're gonna get. You can put it in the Desmos if you want. If not, you can just type it over here, so that you get answer here it as 12. So by referring to this, so that is 2 and 2 get cancelled. 6 multiplied by square root of 2 times square root of 2, that gives me 12. Or if you don't know how to do this, please type it as it is in the Desmos or a scientific calculator, you get answer as 12 again. So that's how questions can be asked. make sure that triangle are most commonly tested concept on digital SAT, maybe relating with similar triangle or area of a triangle, perimeter of a triangle, right triangle, isosceles triangle, something. Here is another example. Here is another example which is relating with the triangle again. What it is saying? It says that a triangle FGH is similar to triangle JKL, where angle F corresponds to angle J and angle G and K are right angles. Now, if sine of F is 308 by 317, what is the value of sine J? Again, let me make a rough sketch for the given instructions. What they say, according to them, angle G and K are right triangles. If I am saying this is angle G of one triangle and this is angle K of another triangle, so I can say here this is angle K of another triangle. And now they also say that angle F corresponds to angle J. If I am writing it as this is the angle F, then this angle J, then left will be this is gonna be H and this one is gonna be L. The third angle will be L. Now question asking us, if sine F is gonna be this, what is the value of sine J? Again, no need of doing lot of making this sketch and showing and solving something, because college board asks a question and gives you point only for the option what you have selected, rather than what you have solved, how you have solved, which rule you have used. No, they won't gonna see it. So as they clearly told, triangles are similar, it means their corresponding angle should be equal. So now angle F is, sine of angle F is this, that must be same as sine of angle J, because they are similar triangle. Sine of angle F should be equal to same as sine of angle J, that is what, 308 by 317. It should have a same value. I'm not asked to find the angle, okay, don't get confused. So I can't take sine inverse. Some student may think why we are not taking sine inverse, because they asked us together sine F. So that is same as option B, 308 by 317.